Good evening. Happy full moon in Capricorn, you all. So I was channeling this morning, and some of the main messages that was coming across was, well, the main thing Spirit says that if you keep changing your mind, you'll never have success. They want you to use the thought and the spirit of dedication in this season, all right? They said right now that changing your plans too much, changing so much before you even give one thing a chance, and you quit before you can even get ahead, right? Or get 100% into what you want. They were explaining to me that a lot of times this can be just from simple fear. It can be fear of succeeding, fear of failure, fear of rejection, and just a simple way to keep to yourself, right? Because maybe you're just someone who's closed themselves off. Maybe you've been in hermit modes for so long. Maybe you just can't trust people, right? And this is a season right now where it is okay, they have been saying, for us to be a little bit more vulnerable, all right? The other thing they want you to be wary of is planning too much, over planning. This is literally a firm way to get stuck, okay? It shows someone who's just literally afraid to put in the work, afraid to move forward. And all of these things hurt us in the end. They hurt our dreams, our goals, our livelihoods, all right? Simply just resisting change, fear of loss of control, because it's truly a control that you don't even have, all right? Spirit needs you to know that when they give you a dream, when they give you something to go after, you don't need all the details. You don't need everything planned out to get started. You don't have to overplan so much. They literally just want you to trust and get started. Sometimes you just have to get going and show Spirit that you're gonna get going before Spirit steps in and helps drive the way. Literally, they won't show you the full picture, but sometimes they'll show you just a few feet ahead, because they want to make sure that you're going to surrender, that you trust them all the way, all right? And that you let's see, that you're ready, okay? That you're just, and well, not even ready. They said that you don't have to be ready. They just need you to be willing, right? Just like they don't need you to know how or understand why. They just literally need you to believe. They need you to start trying to push through even before you see the results. You know, when things get tough, or when things get boring, or when you don't see the support of all of your friends and family. Because first of all, let me tell you, those are probably not going to be the ones that support you, right? Even though I am blessed to get supported by mine, most of the time that is not the case, right? But they want you to start with where you are, with what you have, where you're at throughout all the hard days. You don't have to have everything figured out. You just have to be willing to grow, all right? You just have to be willing to put the work in. And that's all they need to know. Once they know that, they will keep leading you a little bit at a time. I swear to God, you guys, I did not start off doing what I'm doing now. I just always knew I needed something more. I actually started off in the beauty industry, doing hair, nails, makeup, stylist, anything in the beauty industry. Literally, you name it, I did it. Lashes, all that shit. I was probably one of the first people actually selling hair, right? And I made damn good money at it, but I still was really feeling unfulfilled. And I just kept following the trinkets the Spirit laid down until I literally opened up a lingerie boutique, and it was doing very well. And Spirit still sat me once again in hermit mode, and I was elevated. This whole time I had been on my spiritual journey, mind you, since the age of 28. And at one point I was just super, super elevated, you guys. And it was like, no, you're supposed to help people from the inside out. And so I kind of incorporated Glamtique Studio, wound up turning into just from a glam girl studio, right? From shining on the outside to helping women and men as well shine from the inside out, okay? And to empower. And literally, I had no idea that I would end up here. I always seemed like I was doing nothing. Most people would call me a jack of all trades and a master of none. I mean, it was getting bad, you know what I mean? But I never gave up. I just kept going. I kept trying things. But then when I got here, I said, I'm going to give this my all. I'm going to give it 100%. And that's all that Spirit's asking for you to do, is ask for dedication. On this full moon also, you guys, go ahead and ask for wisdom. Go ahead and pray 1 Kings chapter 3, verse 9. All right, and ask Spirit to give you wisdom. You can even write that scripture down 3 times, burn it, and put it in some water. Set it out in front of the moon tonight, with the moon energy, with the intention to make this wisdom water, and then use this for a bath tomorrow. Okay, you can use this for a bath tomorrow. Make sure you collect the moon water before the sun rises. All right, you guys, I hope this video helps. I hope it gives you a little bit encouragement, a little bit clarity as you are going through your journey and on your path, because that truly is what it's about. Just being consistent. And I mean, you're not always going to be motivated. You're not always going to want to do stuff, right? So the consistency is what's going to get you through every time. When the motivation, when lack of support, when the boredom and all that other shit hits, consistency is going to get you through. Happy full moon again.